Hi, I'm Alex and I'm here to run through some essential bike checks with you to make sure that you're safe and comfortable whilst out on the road. So, first check I always run through before hitting the streets on my bike is I take it, lift it up and just drop it, listening out for any loose bolts. And if there is any loose bolts like a pedal or a back wheel, just make sure that's tightened up before you set out on your journey. Another essential check for me is wheel nuts. Make sure they're tight, especially if you're running quick release. The last thing you want is a front wheel going off in front of you while you're heading down the road. Okay, second essential check for me is always the headset. Little trick for you, grab both brakes, rock back and forward on the bike, just feeling for any play in that headset. If there is, make sure you get that tightened up because you could end up damaging the bearings inside the headset. Another essential check for me is always the tyre pressure. I like to run around 80 or 90 in mine, just so it's not too much of a bone-shaking ride. These tyres are good for 120, but in the morning you do want to be checking for slow punctures because if you get out of work at the end of the day, you might have a flat tyre. One check that we can all agree on is the brakes. Give these guys a good squeeze before you head out on the road, just making sure that the cables haven't stretched and they're in fine working order. Okay, finally guys, and very importantly, we're going to look at the drivetrain. Mostly looking at the chain in this area, just making sure there's no cracks or loose links and that the chain is very well lubricated. Thanks for watching today and I hope you're safe out there on the roads.